and he had like 2 people already filming from like 2 different angles, and these dudes slowly started to create this like sort of surrounding barrier around me to like kind of close me in.
Yeah.
And what happened, they attacked at the right time because like there was a wall. Like,
it's a dirty business. It's a dirty sport. I mean, there's always one judge that's in the bag, it seems.
Right.
At the very least, if they're not absolutely paid off, at the very least, they're deeply indebted to the promoters.
But me, I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. Jake Paul is fugazi. He's fake.
That's how you feel.
Truly feel. I'll bust him up and his trainer in the same night. 2 for 1.
Jake Paul is reportedly under serious pressure after Joe Rogan, and Anthony Joshua revealed shocking details about him. Reports suggest that investigations are connected to multiple claims surrounding Jake's boxing fights, placing him under intense scrutiny and raising major questions about his career.
and I was like, I'm either gonna kill all these people, but then I just realized that wasn't possible. Another car pulls up, and 5 dudes get out, and these were like the cleaner-uppers who had the malintention to actually like grab onto.
Joe Rogan has openly stated that boxing is a dirty business driven by money and hidden agendas. He explained that in many fights, at least one judge is often compromised through financial influence. According to Rogan, these behind-the-scenes manipulations damage the sport's integrity, leaving fighters and fans frustrated when decisions are influenced more by money than performance.
It's a dirty business. It's a dirty sport. I mean, there's always one judge that's in the bag, it seems.
Right.
At the very least, if they're not absolutely paid off, at the very least, they're deeply indebted to the promoters. And there is some sort of an agenda to have this person who's either the most marketable or the one who the most is riding on. I mean, I don't think he's going to have a rematch. He didn't talk about a rematch. He didn't say he wanted a rematch. And Francis wants a rematch for sure.
Rogan further described the fight as looking more like a controlled sparring session than a real war. While there were moments of tension, the fight never reached a level where serious danger felt imminent. He suggested the fighters were holding back and managing risk instead of fully committing, highlighting how some high-profile bouts focus more on entertainment and safety than real competition.
He has had no real professional opponents other than Tommy Fury that were legitimate world-class boxers.
I don't even remember what happened in the Tommy.
He lost a close decision, but it was a good fight. It was a good fight, though. He's a good boxer. If he wasn't a YouTuber, people would be way more impressed with him.
Yeah.
The problem is he was like a famous kid, and then no one took him seriously.
Yeah.
But
and then he started too with like more spectacle-ish fights. People were like, "Oh, this is you." He fought, Nate Robinson, like a basketball player.
But the thing is, he knocked Nate Robinson
He knocked him
dead.
the fuck out.
And it's the way he did it that I was trying to tell people. I'm like, no. That was skillful. So like there's like boxing matches where you see 2 guys just slugging it out. One guy lands a punch, and yeah, he landed a good punch. What Jake did is he slid back and landed a punch.
Yeah.
It's like the athleticism along with the intelligence, the technique. I'm like, he's not even doing it that long. And he's also hyper competitive, even though he's wealthy.
Yeah.
Like you would assume that wealth would take away your drive for
But
competition.
it hasn't, yeah.
He's also nuts, right? Just the fact that he's willing to fight the 2-time heavyweight champion, former Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
A guy who's gigantic in his pride, built like a Greek god.
Yeah.
And you're gonna stand, and he's a 1-punch killer. And you're gonna stand in front of that guy, and he avoided shots till the 6th round. He just started getting tired.
Yeah, his movement in that fight was crazy.
It was very good.
Yeah,
it was very good.
He was really keeping him moving around the whole ring, and then
you can't afford to get tired. That's the thing is, like, he gets tired in a lot of his fights in the later rounds.
Anthony Joshua stated that he never agreed to any special arrangements for his fight with Jake Paul. He reportedly told Jake and his team that he would not hold back at any stage. Joshua said his plan was to start fast, apply pressure from the opening bell, control the pace, and test Jake fully with the intention of finishing the fight without mercy. Before the fight,
knock him out in the first round. In the second round, then he didn't really win the fight, even if he ultimately does win the fight on the scorecards. Do you feel that sort of pressure to not just win, Anthony, but also knock Jake Paul out?
Yeah, I understand. I really understand where they're coming from. I understand. I get it. I know the expectations and demands these fans have, and I respect it. If I didn't respect it, I'll be honest with you and say, nah, they're talking rubbish. But I do get it, because I hold myself in that same regard. So I need to do it. And that's my intention to seek.
Joe Rogan suspected that some form of agreement might exist due to the danger Jake Paul faced against Anthony Joshua. Rogan acknowledged the massive differences in size, strength, skill, and experience. He believed Joshua's power and technique posed serious risks, making it extremely difficult for Jake to compete safely without strict planning or limitations. After the fight, Anthony Joshua made a strong post-fight statement that drew immediate attention.
Depression, a severe brain imbalance that's going to lead you to addiction. It leads so many people to impulsive behavior. So many people become gambling addicts, drug addicts, alcoholics after their fighting career.
Yeah.
It's you could only take so much. And at a certain, like that one that he got from Joshua, ooh. You know, say if you have like a punch card, you have like so many punches that you can get in your life, which I believe you do. I believe there's a certain number. That one was like 10 punches.
Yeah.
That was like, it was a lot of concussions in that one punch.
Sure.
That was real damage. Like if someone's breaking your jaw in 2 places, the inside of your fucking head there's a lot of damage.
He said that the knockout may have been the only thing that saved Jake Paul. Joshua explained that if the fight had continued, he would have broken Jake down mentally and physically. His comments highlighted the clear gap in experience and ability between them. Timothy Bradley also delivered harsh criticism of Jake Paul. He dismissed Paul's boxing career as largely manufactured, arguing that his fights lack real competition.
It's not just physical, it's psychological. And when you understand the psychological warfare, I did say to you that, Jay, what's going to happen? I'm going to see a time when I'm going to take your soul and you're either going to give up or you're going to get knocked out. And unless you have that instinct...
Bradley said the hype surrounding Jake outweighs his actual skill, reinforcing growing doubts among respected boxing figures about Paul's legitimacy. The fight exposed how dangerous the matchup truly was for Jake Paul. Facing a bigger and stronger Anthony Joshua, Jake repeatedly dropped to his knees. Each fall carried serious injury risks, including potential ligament damage.
I can't knock your hustle when you've built something outside of boxing and you say, hey, yo, I'm coming over here to the sport now and I'm gonna pick and choose who I fight. Y'all come follow me. If they follow him, man, I just understand what it is. I know what I'm looking at. You're not gonna fool me over here, save that stuff for them other people, because I'm not gonna believe that I'm the face of, no, you're not the face of boxing. I'm not giving you that because that's for a lifer.
But that's what he believes.
That's cool, I can't knock him for that. People believe a lot of things for a lot of different reasons. I'm just saying, you can do all the rah-rah stuff, that's your business. But I just know what I'm looking at, right? But on the monetary side and it being an event, the truth is that when he does fight, it does bring attention around the sport. People debate, they argue, people want to see the fight. Is it legit? Is it him and Mike Tyson? No, it's an event.
Analysts compare these moments to career-altering situations seen in past elite fights, emphasizing how risky it was for Jake to face a true heavyweight, despite the danger he faced. Jake Paul later claimed that he beat Anthony Joshua. Analysts strongly disagreed, noting that Jake relied mostly on defense and survival rather than dominance. He repeatedly went down, exposing clear weaknesses against a seasoned heavyweight. Experts argued that simply surviving Joshua's attacks does not equal victory, making Jake's claims difficult to justify.